I will get stronger yet.
Run through this gate, open that one, run through another one. Sheesh. That's enough gates to last me a lifetime. I'm overdue for some shut-eye.
I concur, Linchart. I strongly agree with your whole problem. I finished it! Finally! Oh my gosh, that was tough and annoying. My god. I have just called it a new chapter. So it's like, it's a new chapter, you know, it's a new chapter. Why not? It's a new chapter.
Well, that was awful. I'm never going back down there, that's for damn sure.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
Aren't you optimistic? There were a few times I was sure we were done for.
Has Elfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You're all safe? How could you sneak off at a time like this?
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Elfric!
Elfric? No, it cannot be true!
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits we fended off earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Not yet. It all happened so suddenly. Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic. Wait, where's Happy? And Linhart?
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Elfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
That's because it is. It was lying in the classroom. We have abducted Cardinal Elfric. We can guarantee his safety, for now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Elfric.
Then our enemy really is after the chalice. All the while, they were waiting for us to locate it for them. No, no! Something about this does not ring true.
None of it rings true. So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with? This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat. Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking about theoretical rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
Okay, it's not like Yuri was talking bullshit before, but okay. Whee! So yeah, I'm so glad we're getting back into this. This month's gonna be kind of interesting, this upcoming month. So yeah, September is gonna be interesting for sure. I changed things along. Storehouse? That's just that stuff. Italian, not particularly.
Okay.
Here's the black one. Repair. I want to see if I can repair that.
Is this it?
I can?
Here you go.
Yes.
Is this it? There you go.
Definitely
Is this
repair
it?
that.
There you go.
Why you sound like a guy when you're clearly a girl?
Is this it? There you go.
We don't have a luxury as goal as we did last time.
Come back anytime.
With that, let's go to the battle. Because we can. Whee!
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor. I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title. Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
You humble me, Professor. I'm Alois. I serve the church as a Knight of Seros. Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice, hmm? A chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
If you say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Cindered shadows. Betrayal.
Oh boy, whatever's gonna happen in this chapter.
So that is what transpired. This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions in the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one. I do wonder. I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor. As per the Church Chronicles, the four apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the four crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself. There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe. As for Elfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time. I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it, with Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights. Or about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
If you consent to join your power with theirs, yes, perhaps there is hope. As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
Hey, boss. Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
That cannot be!
Originally, I attended the academy as Count Rowe's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated, and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail. People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all. It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's...
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles. Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time. I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem.
And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be? If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
It's almost like Alfric knows.
Professor.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Hey, friend. Let's not deny that there's a connection between us. How about you and me have ourselves a little date, huh? When the bell strikes midnight, meet me out front of the Holy Mausoleum. My only condition is that you arrive promptly after midnight, and not a moment before. What say you? It's the most romantic time of the evening, of course. Or is the idea of a date with me not appealing to you? Nobles have nearly killed one another fighting for my affections, you know. Perhaps you won't get all you want out of me. But I'll promise you a fun time regardless. It's settled. I'll see you tomorrow night, friend. Don't stand me up.
Your Grace, please reconsider. The chalice is among the Church's greatest treasures, akin to even the hero's relics.
I am well aware, which is why I have already dealt with the matter. Consider this. The hero's relics are fearsome weapons imbued with great power. On the contrary, the chalice has long lost the power it once possessed. It is little more than a token of history.
If that is so, then why is it still considered such an important artifact?
It was created for a sacred purpose. To use the blood of the 4 apostles to return the goddess to our world. Their blood.
Your Grace, is something the matter?
I have an urgent mission for you. Investigate the origins of the Ashen Wolves. Start with their enrollment forms for the Academy. Keep an eye out for falsified documents.
Yes, of course. Understood.
Before you begin, summon Alois at once. I have new orders for the Knights as well.
As you wish, Your Grace.
If I am correct, we haven't a moment to lose. Another tragedy is soon to transpire.
That crumbly old chapel somewhere nearby, or what?
I can play little part here, save perhaps as a bargaining chip for our dear Elfric.
Getting yourself captured instead? That wouldn't be good at all, Constance.
I think we should be more worried about B's appearance. I mean, he's got way more, life experience than the rest of us. And all that life experience makes you look more like a knight than a student, B.
You saying I'm old, pal? Don't forget, you're speaking to the ageless king of grappling.
She's not wrong, Balti. There's a pretty big age gap between you two.
You're friends with Hilda's older brother, right? That explains your maturity. You make Hubert look like a spring chicken.
Can it, will ya? Anyway, I'm wearing a school uniform. No way in hell they'll think I'm a knight.
Yeah, and anyone wearing a school uniform is without a doubt a student.
To be honest, for a good while, I actually did think you might be a knight. Who made your uniforms and set up the Ashen Wolf House, anyhow?
If I might so humbly interject, that would be Elfric.
He pulled everything together for us, sometime after he was appointed as the Guardian of Abyss. Said he wanted to give former students who were expelled from the Academy somewhere to live, somewhere to belong. Of course, all of this was established long before any of us were in the picture.
It does. Whatever his aims, it seems he has quite a few noble qualities.
All I know is that he helped me, so I'll help him.
I strongly doubt that I shall factor into Elfric's retrieval, but I shall follow your lead.
There it is. We owe Elfric. Maybe your goddess doesn't care about debts, but my fists and I sure do.
Sorry to have roped you into all of this, friend. We owe you. Just stick with us a bit longer, won't you?
This is great! Has me ready to get to it and start hitting things.
Ever since I was a kid, I've lived my life by one rule. That I'd only play my hand if I was guaranteed victory. I've gotten this far by using my cunning in any way necessary. Lying, cheating, even killing when there was no other way. But this next play? Well, the odds don't exactly seem to be in my favor. Not unless you trust me enough to provide me with an ace. Never you mind, friend. Let's just go.
At last you've arrived. You certainly took your sweet time.
My flock, why have you come?
To save you, of course. You didn't really think we'd just up and abandon you, did you?
If I may be so bold, we have the chalice you seek. Might I humbly request that you return Elfric?
You found the chalice? When I told you of it, I never imagined you'd...
Let's make sure it's not some cheap imitation. Hand it over.
Not until you hand over the hostage. There needs to be some degree of a trusting exchange here.
I can see you don't understand your own predicament. We've no issue killing the lot of you and taking it either way.
I can't tell if this guy's ears are stuffed with wool or if he's just this stupid.
Can't say I'm surprised. Thugs like this aren't about to show us any gesture of sincerity.
Yuri, stand down. Leave me. Take the chalice and flee. You must. It is irreplaceable. You must not hand it to these brigands.
You know us better than that. We didn't come here without a plan. Do your thing, Happy.
Wait, do what thing?
Seriously? Right now?
Now, Happy!
Fine, fine, fine.
Her sigh. She...
I've got to say, that sigh of hers never gets old.
Yeah, glad you like the show. It's not like it's a gift I asked for.
Where did that thing come from?
Absolute cowards. How entertaining. Office, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me, boss. I got... Damn!
Hey, Balthus, quit screwing around. Oh. Wow. It flew off of him. I'll sort it out. At least we got Elfric back in one piece. Now to handle these fools.
Cheap party tricks! Let's make these children scream!
I think it was kind of funny that the bird took off with Balthus. That's actually kind of funny. I liked it. It made me laugh. It's like, oh, and he took off with Balthus. And they're just like, yeah. That just happened. Yipper. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, replenish battalion. Yes. Units. Not even oh, there's some right over there. Some right there. Battle begin. All units are repeated outfit. All the battle.
Don't go think.
We must complete.
Didn't mind Bravo, well.
Hey, Balthus! I love you, buddy.
I'll give it my all.
But you're no gay, Yuri. I love Yuri. I think Yuri's gay. But if you could have gay characters, I want it to be either Cloud or you, so.
The sun.
Consider yourself lucky? Even like gay lover? I don't know.
May my foes someday forgive
Level up. Good job, Constance.
my pale.
Very good.
Stay focused.
You still leveled up. You actually have a healer nearby. That's one to keep someone near. You can heal at least.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, let's have Dimitri go there. Boom! Ow! Boom!
Is that all?
It is all. I like how it said, is that all? It's like, yes, it is all.
Ready and willing.
That is what is concluded this fine evening. It's fine, how do you do? Not the best person for us to go after. Oh, we shall go after them. Oh, come on. I expected more from Claude.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Throw your hand axe at the stab. And you miss. One job, throw a hand axe at someone. No, you
Sure
fail.
thing.
Let's keep you close down. Where's Balthus? Where's Balthus? Balthus is near the birdie.
Let me at him. Strong enough?
And a critical, haha, take that giant bird. We shall eat a piece in your carcass. It's fine, Beauty. Who do we still have to move? Oh yeah, Aelgard. Yeah, I'll keep her there. Really? I thought we moved everyone. Oh, we can move them. Okay.
I'm grateful.
In phase, okay, you have to constantly you understand why.
Nighty-night.
Ouch. I mean, I thought you'd go after Elfric, but okay.
You never had a chance.
You go after Hilda and she can't really hit you. And Hilda again, okay. Bird, go after them. We should at least claim this healing spot so he can heal. Ah, you missed, but you got hit. A fire.
Less than a weakling to their demise.
Level up.
Is such a small change truly an improvement?
Mm-hmm.
There's still so many of them. Happy? You know what to do.
Wait, what?
Again? What do you take me for, a size servant?
What's she doing? Oh, summoning more birds. Are the birds to take care of the creatures?
More? Why are monsters like that?
I ain't happy
Sure.
you did get over the healing spot, but okay. Concoction. Use. Here you go. Boom.
Sorry, but victory is
You
mine.
said defeated.
I want to go home.
I'll consider that a worthwhile sacrifice. Good one. So the monsters like going after our foes too,
I'd rather be
which would
napping.
be nice. Boom.
Stand down.
Official, yeah.
Who's next?
I know we can't move that far, so we'll go there. This might be the more sneakier route. We don't have to worry about him as much. Oh yeah, Balthus. I was like, who else has rings? Oh yeah, Balthus. Well, it's nice to know you defeated Bird. I will go over there. Enemy phase. Enemy phase. Okay, you don't have to rush Birdie, which is a problem now.
Perhaps I should retreat.
No, you should take care of this guy. Ow, but I can very worthwhile investment. Really this is gonna get some damage on the bird. Birdie. Bye bye, Birdie. Sorry, I saw my chance. I was like, a joke, I can take it. Actually, these critical hits. A joke, I can take it.
I can always depend on you.
No, I don't do foul play. Foul play is a great ability though, but I don't think I can do it. I'll use advantage on you. Okay, it's odd that sometimes they let you flee away, but sometimes they won't. It's kind of interesting. Burn.
I won? That can't be right.
Yeah, you're a weak unit. In there, I thought you were Balthus, and I was like, really? Balthus has such low HP luck? No. I'll come from behind and get your, sorcerer. Like so. It was a defeat commander scenario, right? Because I hope it is. Boom.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Yeah, you are. You're a war monk. I like the title of that. Anything? I said, if you were smart, you'd go out there happier. If I was being honest. If this was me going against myself, I'd be like, go after Constance, you're happy. Ooh, Lonely. She's dead. Hey, Ash, leveled up, that's good. That's bueno.
I'm
One
starting.
bueno. Let's go after those other units. The Cyclone. Wolf can summon Cyclones, in case you didn't tell. Common knowledge.
It's your call.
Not good.
Oh yeah, you missed that.
Take that off.
Ow. That's why I was like, oh yeah, you missed that. That doesn't sound right.
We're behind you.
A 3 gamma boost.
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
Boom. Look, good job, Yuri. I like Yuri. Again, if my character was gay, I wish it was an option, surprisingly. I'd be like, yeah, you be my, you be my partner. My marriage
I must
partner.
steel myself.
I don't know, I think it'd be cool if they implemented gay characters into it. Oh, so you're a sorcerer. That's kind of cool. No experience points. Boom.
You didn't
That
get
was
through
quick to
all.
the point. I'm standing up. I just stand up when I'm just like, oh, I need to do that. Or something along those lines. I should probably heal Dimitri before he dies. Like so. So let's get the archer behind me. Boom.
At least you're no coward.
Yep. True that. Constance, bye. I'll do that because there's no way he's gonna be able to hit back. Like so. Enemy phase. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That was a song. I was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Wait, or what you gonna do? Ah, you stabbed the wolf. What you gonna do? I feel like a Will Smith song strangely says, what you gonna do? No, the Wolfie fell. Wolfie! Claude is gonna die. No, Claude. My best bud. Well, no, Kylo than that. He's my best bud. Like, if there was a plush of Claude, which I'm trying to find Amazon, I should be like, Claude, how are you today, buddy? And be like, best friends forever. And yeah. The best bud. Forever and ever. Because Claude is my husbando. If I was gay while playing Golden Years, he'd be my husbando. And then, like, say, if you have like, one person is like, I love him even though he's gay, and it's like, I will try and change him. It's like, yeah, good luck. Oh, he's an archer too. I was like, is he an archer? He's an archer too.
I won that?
He's an archer. Doesn't even make sense. He's an archer.
Thank you.
You laugh. Yuri goes in for the kill. That's for you. I hope you do more damage, but okay. Nailguard's just gonna not do anything. I like to point out I went behind the back.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
See, I hope it's a defeat commander, because I don't think we're gonna be able to beat all the enemies. Wait. Constance. Constance over here. Can she attack? What should she attack? No, I'd rather wait. Alphys. He's concoction, right? Yeah. Enemy first. Let's move 2 more steps. Only 1. Oh, 3. 4. 6. 19.
Just a few more moves, then all will know that I am the Empire's... Forget I said anything. Then again, if you die, it won't matter either way.
Yeah, forget what I said, even though it might be pop up. Take that, jerk. Maloney. Really? What was his name? Maloney?
I don't mind.
That's Odie, okay.
But it's
Odd name, but okay.
Exit. My employer pays me more than this treasure is worth.
Okay. Oh, so it's defeats all the enemies. Gotcha. We were playing this wrong.
I'll suffice.
Gambit poop.
We won't hold back.
Obliterate them. I'll take care of the horsey, because he was so horsey. A horse, of course, is nothing to horse, of course, unless he's Mr. Ed. I don't know. I don't talking horsenese. A critical, aha! Just suffer the fatigue.
Someday forgive me.
That sounds like Sagittarius, like Sagittarius. Nosferatu, which is a great movie. Watch Nosferatu if you have it. It's a silent picture, but it's great.
Who's next?
It's definitely terrifying, but it's great.
Much
I'm just
appreciated.
gonna have him heal. We can't have him die, so it's like, oh, he can alive. Yes, Dr. Aelgar. That was a smart decision on your part. And he's leveled up, so that's even more of a poor decision on your part.
I
must get stronger. True? Yes, Dr. Violet. I dare you. I like that look. He looks like a Roman soldier. It's Roman helmet on. Be Roman. I'm gonna finish the lines in my chapel when we shall say the name of the Lord. Yeah, Romans are fun. They came out in a weird sense of I was like, Romans are fun. It's like they had really weird religious beliefs that a lot of people still believe to this day. But you can't deny what they really, the phenomenal stuff they did in terms of like tactics for war. Like, because Caesar built the first railroad, and he kind of used it for war, and that's just an odd thing for me. Because I was like, wow, the way the Romans reinvented wars. They did reinvent war. They really did. We're missing one enemy there. It's that one that I will die if I get up against. Okay.
I'll give it my all.
Just wait for someone to stab us in the back. So be like, hey, there's Monica. And she's like, stab! This has to be before that. Story-wise, because this doesn't make sense. It's like, nope, it takes place after. It doesn't look like the version of Bio. At that point, no, Symbiote doesn't have an eventual point. It's like, I'm depressed. It's like, hi. It's like Ross and friends. Hi. And they're like, yeah, this guy says hello, I want to kill myself, you know. I want to kill myself either way someone says hi, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, nah, I don't mind.
You okay, Elfric?
I am. All thanks to you. The chalice, is it unharmed?
Yes, it's safe. Chatterbox is...
What?
Nighty night!
Yuri! You damn scoundrel, what are you doing?
I think you can see what I'm doing, Balthus.
Beautifully executed, Yuri. The chalice is finally mine now, along with the blood of the 4 apostles.
It seems I was correct. That there was an enemy in our midst. To think our bird was instead a rat.
You've always had a wild imagination, Constance. I've got to say, turning your attention elsewhere was a challenge, even for me.
That is enough of the banter, Yuri. I informed you not to divulge too much.
They'll all be under the dirt soon enough. It's not like they'll be able to talk at that point. After all I've gone and done for you, Elfric, I would think you'd have just a bit more faith in me. Your silence speaks volumes. Guess this is the end of the niceties. It's all on you now, friend. I'm sure you and the others will figure it out.
Professor! Are you injured?
Impossible. Surely you suffered a wound.
Teach, there's no time for playing around. Tell us how... I get it. He only pretended to attack you, didn't he? So you were just playing a part in this grand performance. But was that really the smartest decision here?
The chalice and the Ashen Wolves are gone. I am loath to think what will become of them without our help.
And how do you propose we pursue them? We haven't a clue where they went.
Well, we know what they're after. That at least narrows down the possibilities.
Professor, are we too late? Lady Rhea, why have you come?
After sending all of you off, I began to investigate the lineage of the Ashen Wolves. In doing so, I was able to confirm that the documented information about their crests was falsified. What was once a wild speculation, I now know to be true. The crests they bear are the same as those of the 4 apostles, the very same who long ago enacted the Rite of Rising. Once the blood of the 4 is poured upon the chalice, its power can be harnessed. I believe we have enough evidence to assume that our Ashen Wolves will suffice to carry out this ritual.
So, Elfric's aim must be to carry out the Rite of Rising at the expense of the students. Lady Rhea, what precisely is the purpose of this ritual?
We've heard it has the power to resurrect life, but that can't be true, can it?
The chalice is a holy artifact, created by the goddess herself. It serves to restore a physical form that was previously lost to this world.
So those wild tales are true. It really can bring someone back to life.
Not exactly. It can breathe life into a body, but it cannot return a spirit that has already departed. Ultimately, it is a tool to return the goddess to her physical form. Her spirit is omnipresent, but her flesh is no more. Such incredible power is truly awe-inspiring and extremely dangerous. In that way, it is akin to the hero's relics. For this reason, the four apostles were never intended to pass down their crests. This gathering should never have been possible. The Ashen Wolves are now gathered together, making it possible once more.
And Elfric is at the center of this mess, luring them all to Abyss for his own selfish reasons. Without so much as a whisper of it to the church, of course.
This incident is my own doing. I never should have entrusted the chalice to them.
Lady Rhea, do you have any idea where they could have gone?
I do indeed. Garrick Mach, which is protected by the goddess, is the only place the Rite of Rising can be performed. Holding such a ritual requires absolute focus, so I imagine the setting would need to be serene, peaceful.
There are countless such places within the monastery walls.
It's certainly peaceful there, but due to last month's incident, it's heavily guarded at present.
For now, let us return to the monastery. There is much to consider.
Lady Rhea!
You look troubled, Alois. What has happened?
Thieves have breached Garrick Mach's village walls. They've been pillaging the shops and residences, taking whatever they please.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Elfric.
There's no telling, but for now, their numbers are too great. They need the knights. By your will, Lady Rhea, allow us to clear the village of these hooligans.
Yes, Alois. Please ensure the safety of the villagers immediately. However, leave a few of your best knights here with me.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll see to it.
Teach? You look like you've got something to say. He told you to meet up with him at the Holy Mausoleum? You never run out of secrets, do you, Teach?
I'm certain that Yuri had his reasons for setting up this meeting. He took the time to speak with you, however cryptically, before he left.
Fair point, Dimitri. I do wonder why he told you it needed to be after midnight. Wouldn't it be better to rush to their aid immediately?
Yuri's no fool. There's a method to his madness.
To be honest, I didn't see that betrayal coming, but was actually kind of interesting that it wasn't Elf.
Cindered shadows, return to me.
Where the heck are we?
Finally, you're all awake. Good morning, sleepyheads. Or is it a good evening?
Yuri! You scoundrel! You are unfit to speak to us, liar that you are!
Yeah, liar, blah blah. Nothing I haven't heard before.
Look, pal, enough beating around the bush. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Where's Elfric, and what the hell are you plotting?
Questions. You're wearing me out, Balthus. Fine then. I'll lay it out for you. Elfric intends to reenact the Rite of Rising. He's preparing everything as we speak.
What is this silly rite anyway? You trying to do some crazy magic to raise the dead or something?
Actually, yes. By offering up the blood of the 4 apostles in the chalice, you can bring someone back to life. Saint Seros performed the ritual 995 years ago, but not enough blood was given up. So the ritual was a bust. No clue what happened after that. That's what Alfred concluded after scouring the records anyway. And now, through extreme persistence, he's found and gathered the 4 of us, with our crests. He placed us under his direct supervision within the Ashen Wolf House, and he did all of it to ensure a successful ritual, the Rite of Rising.
You mean to say that he intends to drain our blood? To kill us? Such an act would be unforgivable, an atrocity! I cannot die in this wretched hovel!
Yeah, that sounds painful. And permanent. Count me out. Hang on. The number 4 includes you too, right? So you're gonna die too?
Yep, that's the idea.
And here I thought we were close. But all this time you've been skulking around, deceiving us. It hurts, boss. Hurts bad. You want to die, that it? Fine. I'll kill you myself. Just stop that crafty nonsense of yours and face me, fist to fist.
Shut it. I've lived through hell and worse. After climbing my way here, you really think I want to die?
Then why throw your life away for the likes of Elfric?
Some things are more important than my own life. Some things are worth protecting.
You're not making any damned sense.
It would seem that you want to be punished severely, Yuri.
That's some sort of threat? There's not much you can do to me that hasn't already been done.
True. You took wing from the mud into which you were born, and rose to such great heights. To break your spirit would take far too much effort. Though, if I must, I will kill your mother, in addition to your dear people.
Oh, so that's it. You were trying to protect your mom.
Precisely what is it you are hoping to accomplish, Alfric?
To resurrect someone I lost long ago, no matter the cost. Surely there are those for whom you'd do similar.
Perhaps. Even so, never would we annihilate those we care for.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. Nobody I wouldn't trade to see the light in her eyes once more.
Whoa. That lady looks real dead, pal.
She is. For now.
You're gonna regret this, Elfric.
I accepted the regret I might feel from this long ago. As long as she returns, nothing else matters. Yuri, if you think you'll be pulling anything funny, think again. The Knights of Seros won't save you. No doubt they're indisposed right now on some mission or other.
Well, that's a damn shame. The whole evil villain look really doesn't suit someone as pious as you, Alfric.
Yuri Bird, I could...
Not yet.
It is time. Take them. Your blood will pour forth, filling the chalice.
You really are a fool.
You were diligent, Yuri. You kept me abreast of all the Ashen Wolves' movements. As recompense for being such a good student of my flock, I will gladly hear any final words from you.
That's fresh. If you knew me at all, you'd know these won't be my final words. I'm simply biding my time.
For what?
For the goddess's descent. Can you hear it? She's coming.
Bells? This late at night?
Yeah, you hear that, Alfric? That's the sound of your demise. The Knights are releasing my people as we speak. The ones you locked up and hid away.
How did you know about that? Wait, the Knights of Seros?
Like I said, the evil villain look really doesn't suit you. I know it was you who sent me on that mission. that ultimately led to me landing in Abyss. Overall, your execution was lacking. Lady Rhea has been on to you as well. Oh, and just so you know, I've been working for her since before I ever began working for you. She had me keeping an eye on you. Told me to inform her if you seemed to be planning anything.
You...
But you took those I care most about hostage, which limited my options. You chained up the wolves and kept a tight grip on my rogues in Abyss to ensure I wouldn't betray you. I struggled with whether or not to tell her everything. After all, my allies' lives were on the line. I deliberated on what to do next, knowing I'd have to rely on my own cunning to see this through. I waited for the chance I could rescue my mother and allies, all while paying lip service to you. Until today, the day you pulled all your forces in so you could attempt this ritual. You're no villain, with that sticky conscience you call a heart tripping you up. Not like me.
I see. You were one step ahead of me all this time. It matters not. The ritual has begun. There's no stopping it now. You will all die. Just a bit longer.
Don't think for a moment.
But you're getting off easy, pal! Seriously, boss, did you have to tie us up so tightly?
Sorry, Bauthus. I figured those little tears would be enough for you to break through the rope.
I may be the unbeatable king of grappling, but I'm also bleeding profusely. You didn't wonder why it was taking me so long? Think next time, yeah?
I haven't the slightest what you two are jabbering on about, but please untie our ropes as well.
You're talking. Do it yourself. I dispelled the silence from you ages ago. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, I see.
It's great that we're not tied up anymore and all that, but we're still being actively drained.
I've invested everything to ensure my success today. My private funds. A veritable army. Surround them. Don't let them escape. The ritual will not be stopped.
Why won't it cease? We are freed, and yet our blood still drains from us?
Well, this wasn't part of the plan.
This is no laughing matter. Our very lives are ebbing away.
Stop panicking, Constance. You know I'm never unprepared.
Hey, you've always got a trick up your sleeve, don't you? I can hear your secret plan running our way.
Oh, I like how the dots that keep on connecting like before they reveal anything, that he's trying to revive Violet's mother. That's rather interesting, I have to say. That has to be Violet's mother, because he was like, oh, I was so infatuated with her, and it's like, oh, that's Violet's mother then. Interesting. Well, guess we'll have to find out what happens next time. Sorry to leave you on such a great cliffhanger, but see you guys then. Bye-bye.